Hi everybody, and welcome back, as always, to StorytellerSpira's channel. Tonight we are playing A War Between Factions, our ongoing Vampire the Masquerade game set in the Anarch Free States of California. All of our player characters are Anarch, Kindred, and we will have our lovely storyteller, Revolver C, get us started.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another week of Anarch, A War Between Factions. I almost forgot my own title for a second. Hi. Um, so yeah, given an overall, synopsis of what's happened so far, we have our player characters who are playing Kindred, who are part of the Anarch faction. They all are in their own respective gangs throughout the Southern California Free States. They all have been kind of summoned by this revolutionary anarch named Jeremy McNeil, who has been suspected, or who suspects that there are Camarilla within the Free States looking to take over some land or some cities back from the anarchs. So they have been tasked to find out these Camarilla, what they're exactly doing, what their intentions are, and ultimately put a stop to them. So as the days have gone by, we're almost in a week now. Actually, yeah, a week in game time. Um, they have done a numerous of tasks. Last session, we had Izzy being sneaky. She found out some information containing Jeremy McNeil's whereabouts, as well as like property, land that he's bought, names that he previously has gone under, etc. And she turned that into the Camarilla, or to Boris. Um, After that, she got a little concerned about her companion Destiny, who was working for the Camarilla for a job, and she kind of overreacted. I'm not saying she overreacted, but maybe she overreacted a little bit. So she went to the Camarilla hideout to find out what exactly happened to Destiny, only to realize that she has been paid for a job and she's perfectly safe. She just couldn't answer her phone. Jumping back over to Jasmine and Otto, the both of them were discussing on what to do if the trial were to resume and what plan of action they would have. They framed one of the Camarilla, who also happens to be the prosecutor for the case, named Rose, and kind of tied her to the scene of the crime, placing evidence and whatnot. And after that, they paid a visit to Lilith. Lilith seemed a little worse for wear, but she has been doing a lot of opiates and methamphetamines and whatnot. So she's been a little better, but she did find out the whereabouts of Jin. And after that, they went to go help out Izzy with her destiny problem, only to receive a text that, oh, she's good, she's fine. So where they are headed off to after that, we'll find out. And last but not least, Sid. We left off with her. She was following her sire, Aiden, who also seems to be working with the Camarilla. However, not to help the Camarilla reclaim Los Angeles, but to find Sid, who ran away from him oh so long ago. She coerced him into helping them with information about the Camarilla, what they're doing here, etc., as well as future help in the process. So that's where we left off. We're going to head over to Izzy. Oh, wait, she's putting her in teeth. We're going to head over to... We're going to head over to Otto and Jazzy, who are currently driving in a car. And they received a text from Izzy saying, no, everything's good. You guys had your conversation before
just
we
ended
the
side note,
session.
Dame, just stick with the one tooth. It fits.
Yeah, I think we were still headed there, though, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we had the. She sent a bunch of angry, just a keyboard smash, basically.
I was like, I don't know. If we are doing this, then we should go do it.
She's gonna send back KK BB.
All right, and Sid, you're on your way over to Izzy as well to help out with.
Yes, I got a text from Jazzy, I believe, saying that they could use my help, so I was heading that direction on my own, leaving Daddy Fang behind.
Daddy Fang. That's what he likes to be called.
No, not that way.
All right, so Otto and Jazzy, you would be the first to arrive to Izzy. She would be kind of in the outskirts of the property. She would still be overlooking it to see who's going in and out. However, not in visible sight.
So we see her.
I don't know. Are you obfuscated?
No.
Then you would see her.
I think I'm gonna wait on this.
Jasmine is going to go over to Izzy and give her just a stupid tight hug. Yep. And then she's going to punch her in the arm.
Ow!
Playfully or hard?
Yes.
On the harder side.
All right.
Ow!
What the fuck was that?
Oh, she
You
was in
send
trouble.
this emergency
No.
text and then say, "No, it's all good. We don't need your help here."
No, I'm sorry. Okay, I know what it looks like.
It looks like shit, if I'm going to be honest, so...
Well, that's a Nosferatu thing. You'll get used to it. But no, there's you see, someone thought that they had me friend, yeah, and that they were keeping her there. And they are, but it's they're paying her, and I'm honestly a bit afraid that if we go in there, that they'll kind of kill her. And anyone else who's kind of working for them. Like, this seems to be kind of their own base, which they're working. So if we wanted to go in and storm the castle, sure, we could all try and wipe it all out. But otherwise, I think it's just a bit complicated. I don't know, does that make sense?
Not really, no.
No, not. I'm going to be honest with
I
you.
mean, it makes a little, I suppose.
Look, I was just worried about my friend, okay? And I went in, and she's not dead, and she's in a room without any guards. So, she's not got a gun.
But you
to her.
thrive on information, and you send us incomplete information.
You can keep clicking your tongue, but it's... I wanted to help me friend. I'm sorry I dragged you into it. If you still want to storm the castle,
It's fine.
Okay, but like, what exactly can we storm here?
You've actually got shit ton of people here. There's blood dolls in the... there's 2 blood dolls in the kitchen, but who
The
cares?
blood dolls are
And,
not much of a worry.
That's what I said. That's what I just said.
Yeah, okay. Well, then we're in agreement.
No, but they've got a lot of guards there, and it's just a huge place. There's,
Okay,
They have
you-
guards now.
yeah, they patrol.
Did they
the
not
grounds.
have guards when you were here?
They had 2, but I was fairly certain they were dead.
No, they're
very
they're patrolling the grounds and everything now. It's a
All
bit,
right,
okay,
and you
I've got
said
some other
friends
shit that
is-
might be worrying. All right, they made me go and get information on what the fuck was his name? Jeremy. And I
And
turned it into Boris earlier today because of being watched.
Did you give it
So
to them?
they'll probably make their move soon.
Okay, did you just say you gave it to them?
I gave it to Boris, who I'm pretty sure is working for him. So,
Well, this is awkward. I have a meeting with Jeremy tomorrow. It's tomorrow, right?
yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you all except for Jazzy have received the invitation, but she hasn't been to her, gang leader or anything. So
Poppy's house.
Yeah, I do too. And, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to rat Lilith out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds like a good plan. Now, just a quick question here. You said that your friend is working for the Camarilla inside the building.
Yeah, working for him there, like I was working for him, trying to get Boris to paying her. They came to us, apparently. They came to the Rat Pack to try and get information
through
on
Boris.
everyone else. Well, he's in charge of the Rat Pack. Yeah.
Okay, and so Boris is chill with working for the Camarilla then?
He's still with working with whoever pays him, as long as he ends up in charge.
Okay, so maybe that's not a good sign in terms of I thought we were not working for the Camarilla?
I don't feel like Jeremy will be too happy with this, as long as we shift the blame onto Boris and not yourself. Or Destiny.
Yeah, problem is, guess who actually went and got the files? This lovely person right here. It'd be real easy for him to deny that.
Yeah, and as you guys are discussing, you do go ahead and roll me a perception alertness.
Oh, hey, I need
Okay.
to open that up.
Oh, hey, I
Oh.
did open that up. I'm responsible.
All trace of you.
And by that, I mean my character sheet.
Nope, I know what you meant. 1.
Perception what? Alertness?
Yes.
That's 2 successes.
Izzy, you gonna roll?
Yeah, I rolled 4.
Oh,
I was the
didn't
first
see
one.
it. Ha ha! Didn't see it. Okay. So yeah, you guys notice that the front door opens. As you guys are kind of discussing, you take a glance over at the property, and so the
Gosh.
front door opens. You see a long-haired blonde woman, very attractive for her demeanor, and you, Otto and Jazzy, you wouldn't recognize this. However, Izzy, you would notice this as one of Destiny's appearances, like that Mask of a Thousand Faces.
Okay.
And she seems to be being escorted out of the property, leading towards the front gate.
That's me friend. That's me friend. They've got her.
By anybody in particular?
No, not that you can recognize, just two nobodies.
That's me friend. I gotta follow that.
I suppose that makes sense. I doubt... So these are not any of the kindred that we know about?
No.
Well, presumably at worst they're ghouls.
Okay, well, I mean, I am terrible at sneaking. And I'm wearing a pantsuit. This is not...
Where are they leading her?
Yeah, as I was going to say, as you guys are discussing, and Izzy tells you this, they are leading her down the pavement towards the front gate to exit the property. Once they reach the front gate, she leaves out the gate, and the two guards that were leading her just kind of wave off and walk back into their respective patrol, leaving her just kind of on the side of the road.
So they're just walking down the road?
Well, they, from the house, like, you know, like a pavement, like from the pavement leading from the house to the front of the gate, because it is a gated property, they escort her to the front gate. She exits out the front gate, and then they go back to what they were doing. So she's just outside in front.
I'm gonna go
Well,
talk
that
to
was
her.
easy.
Keep your ears open. I'm gonna go talk to her. Okay. I'm gonna obfuscate and then basically appear like next to her.
Okay, so you're obfuscating. As you get closer, you notice that she's on a cell phone. She seems to be calling up a Uber or a taxi. And as you appear in front of her, she takes a glance over at you, and she's like, Jesus, Izzy, thought I told you to go.
Yeah, I did. I went outside. I was waiting for you.
She'll give a very heavy sigh and start rubbing her temples like, I told you I'm okay. Look, I finished what I had to do. Now I'm going back to the den.
Look, something ain't right here, Des, okay? It's just...
Yeah, what
fact.
ain't right is you're paranoid.
Yeah, I'm paranoid. Yeah, they're set up in this big-ass mansion and you've been working for them and they have me running files all over the city. But I'm paranoid.
Yeah, that's what we do. We're Nosferatu. That's what Boris has us signed up for.
Yeah, but... Okay, look, me and Gamarilla don't really get along very well, you see. So, I gotta admit it makes me just a teensy bit worried.
Thought we got over this. Listen, Izzy, I appreciate the sentiment, but I accepted this job. I wanted the money, I don't want to piss off Boris. You know how he is when he's angry.
Oh yeah, he threatened to kill me last time, it's okay. He doesn't know.
Yeah, so, just, you gotta play it cool every once in a while. And I know they may sound like empty threats, but you know what he did to the past leader?
I know they're not empty. I just, I'm flippant. That's my old thing.
Just, get some rest.
He scares me.
Sleep it off, Izzy. You've had a long night, and I know you're dealing with the Camarilla. It can't be easy, okay? But I'm fine. And she looks you in the eyes and says, I'm fine.
And you're just gonna kind of go with it. You're not gonna, I don't know, try and maybe make it hard for him.
Well, I was going to tell you what they had me planning on doing, but given the circumstances, I don't think this is the appropriate place to discuss that.
Fine, that's fair. Okay, I'll see you back home.
And she'll, before you turn away to walk away, she'll kind of grab your wrist. She'll be like, Izzy, just do me a solid. Just get some rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she'll let go. And she'll look around and make sure that none of the guards or ghouls caught wind of your conversation and continue to be on her phone waiting for her driver to pick her up.
Okay.
So are you going to head back to Otto Jezzy?
Me?
I was
No,
asking.
is
They
Izzy.
just have to
Izzy
wait
gonna
from you
head back
guys,
to
so if
Otto
you
and
guys are
Jazzy?
talking to each other.
Yeah, I was asking if Izzy was going back to
Yeah.
Otto and Jazzy.
What time of night is it?
Yes.
It would be leading closer to 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
All right, so it's
Maybe
getting
even a little
fairly
later
late.
than that. Yep.
And
Okay.
remind me again, Jazzy, when is your court date? Your next? When did they postpone to?
It's tomorrow. Same time.
So exactly the same time that I am supposed to be in the meeting with Jeremy. Perfect.
Probably.
Because Jeremy likes to meet early, and that is late for the humans.
Do you know if this is supposed to be, if it's two of you meeting him? I haven't really talked to my
I would
leader.
presume he expects all of us for a status report.
Oh, fucking goddamn it. Okay.
We could send Destiny in your stead to court, but I feel like that would be poorly.
I would love to see it happen. If I'm being completely honest, it sounds hilarious.
But
And
hilarious is not exactly the kind of thing you want to base your court around, or court appearances around.
As you guys are kind of bantering, Izzy approaches you guys again, and as she approaches you, you do see a car pull up behind her. Seems to be there for Destiny. Destiny, makes a few small talks, gets in the car, and they eventually do drive away.
As Izzy approaches, I'm going to say, and that's when I punched President Nixon right in the face.
Ooh, I missed a good one.
It's not that big of a deal.
You can tell me later.
Definitely not the highlight of that conversation now.
Okay, got it. So it's she's just going home. When I get there, she's gonna tell me what they had her researching. But I kind of hate these guys.
I mean, who doesn't? They're a bunch of cunts.
Look, thanks for showing up. I appreciate it.
No, it's not a problem.
Sorry, it's a false alarm. I owe you. Okay.
So, I think the big concern is talking to Jeremy tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as you guys start that conversation, another car pulls up in the distance, not in front of the house, but in the distance, and it is Sid. She steps out of the car, pays the taxi, or however she wants to resolve her transaction, and begins to look around for you three.
Is that a poke at how Sid sometimes deals with humans?
I'm just saying, I don't
No,
know if you want to buy them a drink or
No.
flirt with them or...
I pay the cab.
Okay, yeah, and without any trouble, you would see three people just standing at a wood line overlooking some kind of property, so...
Alright,
Oh shit, who's that?
do I immediately
I
recognize
called-
Otto and Jazzy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I called Sydney
Oh, I suppose that is it.
because I thought
Yeah,
this
we-
would be much
probably should-
more serious than it ended up being.
We probably shouldn't be standing in a place where anybody who pulls up can just see us walk through. This is
Yeah,
probably a
that's-
bad decision.
I don't see the problem, but if you do, then fine.
So once I get close enough, I'm just gonna give a half-hearted wave of my hand. Hello? Is everything alright?
It seems that it is.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. It turned out to be a false alarm.
That's, I suppose better than showing up to a massacre.
Not a
You're not
false
wrong.
alarm, just, yeah, never mind.
So, since we're all here, perhaps we should go to a place that is less immediate proximity to the camera and have some discussion.
Sure. I owe you. Yeah, I'll go.
All right.
All right, so you guys all gather inside Zibani's car, I believe it was.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
that's. I think it ended up being mine because
Yeah.
I was driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Which
believe
Unless
it
you want to
was.
drive mine, she's not going
It's
to.
not going to have a lot of room.
What's
I
in it?
imagine driving a like a fairly nice car that you've got to pull the front seat up to get in the back.
Yeah.
Only marginally a 4-seater.
All right, so you guys squeeze on in, elbow to elbow kind of deal. And where are you guys heading?
So where are we heading?
Sorry, Jasmine's laughing. I'm sorry.
It was a simple question. This is not funny.
Yeah, no, it's just you sound like a soccer mom, and I thought that was a little funny.
I'm going to be kind of shifting around a little bit. I'll give him my address but definitely weirded out that I came all this way expecting to have to help people and just going back home.
Mm-hmm.
So are we talking somewhere? Like how about like a bar or like a park? Is that not amenable?
Can you
My
handle
office
that,
is no
Izzy?
good, or I would offer.
Can you handle that, Izzy?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Then I guess we'll go to a bar or something, or a park. I have bad experiences with park. Let's go to a bar.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, so you guys make your way to a bar that you know is kindred friendly. It's more closer to the center of LA where you guys are residing instead of like the northern part where you guys are currently at. And you find parking easily. It's the weekday, so it's not crazy traffic or tight for space or anything like that without having to pay. And yeah, march your way to the bar. But inner dialogue, real quick. What is in character? Like, what is everyone's kind of current thought? We'll start with Otto.
Otto is basically focusing on how to deal with Jeremy tomorrow, how to get Jeremy to specifically focus on Lilith, but also by extension not focus on Izzy and make Boris the important target as opposed to Izzy and Destiny being the important target for when he finds out that they have been doing work.
All right, and Izzy, how about you?
I'm just worried I'm gonna die.
All right, go ahead and do a charisma expression on your, charisma expression roll.
Me?
C.
For what?
To your inner dialogue, or in your inner.
I got only
Thoughts.
expression. I have no expression.
Go ahead and roll 7 then, or difficulty 7.
Okay. I did that because she's not very polite. Aye!
So you can kind of hide your inner turmoil pretty well at with your current feelings of Destiny, like being worried about her as well as the Camarilla threat and Boris. So you
I'm
hide
worried
it
I'm
pretty
gonna
well.
have to bug out. You know, like, I ran from London. I'm worried I'm gonna have to run from here.
Exactly. So you guys enter the bar, and it seems to be pretty empty for the most part, aside from a couple of bar regulars that seem to have their bar stool that they usually sit at every day, get the same drink. Seems there's some types of sports going on right now. Whether it's reruns or live, you don't know, unless you're very proficient in sports.
I
love
have
announce.
8
I love
dots in
sports
sports.
ball.
I have 8 dots in sports.
Nice. You've got arch spheres of sports. That's pretty legit.
Okay, so are you guys just gonna make it to like a
A booth,
inconspicuous
probably.
table? A booth, yeah.
Corner.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so you guys make your way there. You see one of the bar waitresses roll up to you and say, "Get you anything, hun?"
So when you say kindred friendly,
They shelter kindred. Like they have a special menu for kindred.
okay, that's... I could take a Bloody Mary extra bloody if you don't mind.
That sounds fantastic. I'll have one of the same.
Shit, really? Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna turn to the server and say, I'll have the same, please make sure it's alkine.
Oh, you got it, sweetheart. And she'll kind of saunter off, She says, "Ooh, don't really get many of those, And she'll, be gone for a couple of minutes if you guys want to discuss anything and come back with the drinks
So-
in hand. they're like little martini glasses. They're not like big giant steins,
Yeah.
you know. But
We don't get like the big pineapples with like umbrellas and stuff.
yeah, pretty much. They're just little martini glasses, and she makes sure to give Sid her specially requested drink and say, "So, where you guys from?"
Around. We're locals,
Yeah,
Yes. And
says
I'll,
the
take a sip of
Japanese
mine.
German man.
live under a bridge like a troll.
Oh, that's so
Jesus Christ.
interesting. Wow, cool.
I'm really impressed you're able to keep up that smile. Good job.
What about you? Where are you from?
Oh, you know, around. And she'll like kind of give that awkward nod, like looking at you, like, yeah. Well,
thank you. If we need anything else, we'll keep an eye out for you.
oh yeah, of course. Yeah, my name's Cindy. If you guys need any help, I'll be over there. And she'll like place like a gentle hand on Sid's shoulder, and just like walk off.
She likes you.
Yes, I think
Jasmine
she-
is just gonna put her head on the table as soon as she's done. Like, as soon as she's gone.
So, Sid, I don't suppose you have gotten an invitation to meet with Mr. McNeil tomorrow.
Yes, I did. I'll take it that you did as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
we assume Jasmine here did, but she hasn't been home lately, and also has a court date tomorrow, so can't make it.
Yeah, she's gonna text her Xiaolang guy and just text Jeremy McNeil tomorrow ?
Okay, you text that, but don't receive a reply immediately back.
Cool.
So, just so everyone's on the same page for when we meet tomorrow, I do have interesting evidence about a traitor. I have not seen Sid for a while, have I?
Nah.
The last you saw of her, she was meeting with the Camarilla at the airstrip.
I don't think I knew anything about that. Well, I have evidence that that Lilith is a traitor. So there's that. That's fun.
Well, I'm gonna have my hand, like elbows on the table and hands together, like tapping together. I'm not even really hiding it much, but I look a little not nervous. Just I have a lot going on in my head, and all I'm gonna say vaguely is that I am. I've got some interesting information from Aiden, and I don't think he's necessarily going to be a problem for the foreseeable future. For
No,
now,
yes, I
at
met
least.
him. He seems like quite the creeper.
Yes, absolutely.
Wait, what? What is this?
Are you okay?
Yes. No, I'm fine. We had more of an actual heart to heart. We had to talk together, and I think he may be essentially on my side, is the way to put it. And I'm gonna like kind of shut up by taking a long drink of my martini glass.
Wait, hold on. What? What? I'm sorry. I missed
Jesus
something.
Christ.
As I like try to swallow my drink, acting still casually. Well, it seems apparently he was only working with the Camarilla to find me. It's what I started to understand from it anyway. But I've essentially convinced him to drop that venture.
Impressive.
Oh,
I mean,
Not really when you're dealing with a crazy
yeah,
person. Just tell them what they
I
want.
did meet him. He seemed single-minded would be a word.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Who is? I don't even know who that is.
Aiden?
As he's never met him or seen him.
Honestly,
did.
I'm going to let you know, Izzy, that's probably for the best. He was weird.
That was the person.
Yeah,
Like
sorry to
in-game
interrupt.
character, I'll even say that was the person I asked you to tail before, my sire.
Oh, okay. So all I did was tail him once. I have no idea
Yeah,
who he
no,
is.
No,
Okay.
sorry to interrupt.
Good. All
Sorry
right.
to
At least I
interrupt.
kept that straight.
Sorry to
He's trying
interrupt.
to talk.
Yeah, stop it. So yeah, you actually do know Aiden because you did tail him that one time, and he was the guy that gave you the bag of money in that nice Italian restaurant
That's right.
for
Never mind.
yeah.
Thanks. I forgot
Okay,
it was
you guys
him.
can talk
I thought
now.
it was somebody else. Sorry.
Yes, it's probably for the best. He's kind of a creeper. He asked me how she smelled.
I would not repeat that question.
Wow.
I was just gonna
Really,
roll
as an
my eyes.
anecdote.
No,
Wow.
just
Yeah,
he
no,
is.
did not ever need to know that information about that person. But I appreciate your candor.
Yes, he is a special sort, as they say in America.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's at least one quote-unquote Camarilla off our backs and possibly one in our pocket.
Okay.
This is good. So
Yeah. Well, what's bad is they seem to have the entirety of the pack rats in their pocket. So.
they have one of the pack rats, and the rest of them are just following.
Yeah. Well, do you know
can-
how we got that position? You've been here a while. There's a
Yes,
reason.
but what I'm saying is that if we can shift the blame specifically to Boris, you specifically become less culpable.
Okay, so how do we do that?
She didn't know what she was grabbing. Destiny feared for her on life, I suppose. I don't know. That's honestly kind of your area.
You know what? I appreciate it. I do, but that ain't gonna hold up. I would have had to have read it in order to have grabbed it. You know.
So we just get some
Specifically as his name
that Boris was
You were
doing a
told to
thing.
grab a file in a specific drawer. You grabbed the file, you sent it that way.
It's his name all over it.
Could have been a different guy.
No.
Lots of people have the same
No,
name.
no.
This is what she does for a living, so. And I point at Jasmine.
It would also make me look like a fucking idiot if I didn't.
Okay, but an innocent
fair,
idiot is
fucking
different
idiots.
than a smart, guilty person.
Fucking idiot is better than traitor.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You did what you were told. You didn't ask questions.
And as you guys are, discussing this and kind of, not with subtlety at all, but speaking kind of loudly, Cindy, the bar waitress, she comes back over the table like, "Wow, you guys are getting rowdy. You guys want another round, or?"
This is actually alcohol, right? Or this is
Yeah,
actually blood, right?
Yeah, it's actually blood. It's
Okay,
infused
good.
with alcohol. It's kind of like what they do at the Widow's Web.
No,
Where they
I
have
figured,
blood
but I
dolls that are
didn't actually
integrated.
say I would like blood from a human's veins.
Yeah,
So she might
yeah.
have been stupid enough to get me
Yeah.
a Bloody Mary. I just
No, she's good. When you said
Alright.
extra bloody, she's like, "Ah, extra bloody." Wink.
God damn it. Where did they find this girl?
Jasmine is going to be maybe a little annoyed, but she'll turn to the girl and be like, "Yeah, when do you get off work?"
Me? I work till it's almost closing time, but 5-ish. I gotta clean up and all that other stuff.
Okay, well, come back then.
I thought you were hitting at her for a second.
Did I absolutely thought you were hitting on
Out of character. In
a little
character.
bit, a little bit, but please leave.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna down the rest of my drink and hand her the glass and say, "Yes, please, I'd like another."
Yeah, sure,
Got
yeah,
it.
sure,
She's
thanks,
a
love.
firecracker, that one.
Thanks,
Wow.
love.
And she'll saunter off, get the drinks, and come back.
You're a fire. Yeah, that said you're a firecracker.
Yes, but as I was saying,
We're gonna keep
Izzy-
half an eye on Cindy.
As I was saying, Izzy, history looks much more kindly upon Charles Lee than Benedict Arnold.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay, I get it. It's that wasn't the actual point, but that was another reason. Yeah. So I can try and think of something. My best bet is honestly probably just go into it with the information itself, and kind of being like, "Look, I'm sorry. I've been made to do this." So and hopefully, my telling them would be enough to.
No, maybe find some evidence. I don't know what Boris does in terms of communication, but like that would be a lot more solid than, "Hi, I'm here first. I'm innocent. I was made to do this."
No, I didn't. Never mind.
She means be forthright with the information and hope that grants her leeway.
Yeah.
Sure, but I sincerely think that like hard evidence would be a lot more convincing.
Well, I don't know what kind of evidence I could even give him. It's not like we keep receipts.
It'd be really nice if you did, though.
Yeah, but we don't. That's not a thing that I do.
How does Boris usually ask you to do these tasks? Through email, I would hope?
Text, or he just pulls me into his office. Yeah.
Okay, well, do you think he always meets them in person?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
you mean evidence
No.
of his dealings with the Camarilla? This is
Yeah.
much. This makes a
Yeah.
lot more sense than
It
what I
does.
thought was.
No, I don't give a shit about his dealings with, no offense, Izzy, but like, it's way better if we find some dealings with the
Why would that offend me? Okay. Yeah, no, that's a pretty good idea. I can get
You're not
Destiny to try and look through his shit. Yeah.
Okay. She'll check her phone to see if she's got a message yet from Shelling.
Yeah, we'll say after, half an hour or so, you do receive a text message and it says, yes, we received a letter earlier in the night requesting your audience, and gives you a time and address.
What time?
I believe it said 10.
So you basically have enough time to go to the court date, request an extension, and immediately leave.
Yeah.
Izzy, when Boris meets with his clients face to face, where does he do it?
Usually a place that they pick, and he scouts it beforehand.
But is there a common place that he goes to?
I don't know, God, is there?
And God said to Izzy, roll a wits and...
Oh God, I hear you and obey.
Oh, let me
Wits
look at the
and
character
what?
sheet.
Rail.
It's in what now?
Wits in academics.
Academics?
Or wits in investigation.
Okay, I can do that one.
Because you are trying to put the dots together, kind of thing. As far as you can tell from the little information that you do know of Boris's meetings, he doesn't seem to have a particular place where, like, they always meet their clients. He seems to just be all over the board, really.
There's really no one place he goes.
How about like a common theme? Parks or bars or nothing.
No.
No, nothing.
So
No.
all over the place.
Literally, yeah, it's the best way to kind of keep a low profile.
Well, if you can't find anything, I might be able to throw something together, but it would be, strictly speaking, false.
Oh God, I'm afraid of that. I mean, not afraid of lying, but I'm afraid of it being refuted and then being myself in much deeper trouble.
I'll throw something together as a back burner.
Yeah, I'd rather not use it unless I have to, but...
I'll throw
Thanks.
something together just in case.
Yeah, I say ask Destiny if she can access his emails or something.
Yeah, that was my plan.
Oh yes, absolutely. But
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt to have a plan B.
Of course, and I love rolling the dice, so.
Yeah.
Why? Dice are unreliable. No.
So,
It's funny because we're playing a tabletop game that relies on dice.
sorry, stop me if we already went over this a moment ago. Sorry, but you didn't seem surprised when we showed up to that house. Have you been there?
To whom?
To you?
Oh yes, I was there the other night. That's where I was when you couldn't reach me, when I got all those texts from you guys. I was chilling there. I met her sire there, dealt with some torture. It was great fun.
Sounds like you had a good
Really?
sabbatical.
Okay.
Yes, they brought me there. Held me there. I stalled. Jin showed up, saved my ass. It was a very good time. On the plus side, I managed to save one of my one of the streetwalkers, so that was a plus. And of course, by I mean Jin managed to save one of the streetwalkers. I wasn't really terribly
No,
involved.
you were there. You can take credit. Don't worry about it.
Shit.
What's that?
Sorry, what?
Huh?
I don't even know
What?
what's.
I thought I
Anyways.
heard somebody say what's above, sorry. I was like, I don't know.
Okay, so as you guys are discussing about what you're going to be doing about Jeremy and Neil, it's getting closer to 4:30ish, closer to 5.
Look, I gotta get going.
Yes, we probably all should.
Okay. Thanks for coming. Thank you.
No problem.
Ah.
Let us know if you ever have any other actual problems you need help
I
with.
can't just call you because I think it looks cool when everybody steps out of a car.
You can call me if you're lonely. I don't mind.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh. Jazzy and Izzy sitting in a tree.
No.
Why wouldn't you say that in a German voice? For obvious reasons.
Because Otto doesn't give a flying fuck.
And as you guys are about to pick up, ready to leave, Cindy kind of goes back to your table, says, "Is the party over already?"
I
Yes,
mean,
I'm
Yeah,
afraid
we
it's
gotta get
quite late
going,
for
go.
us.
I would think you would understand why the party is over, considering what you served us.
And with a
I've been right for
dumbfounded
girl.
look.
She's just being helpful.
Yeah, with a dumbfounded look and kind of like that airhead personality. She's like, "Oh yeah, totally understand. Yeah." And she nods her head.
So much.
I love her so much. I love her.
So, here's your bill, and she'll slide the receipt down, and she'll just pay when you're ready, and I'll be over there.
I'm gonna grab the bill. I'll take care of it. You can head out.
Oh. Well, I can
Don't
handle
even
that.
worry about it. I insist. She'll try and pull it out
I'm
of her
leaving.
fingers.
Thank you both.
I'm fine with other people paying. I can afford to pay, but I'm not gonna if I don't have to.
I'm gonna grab Jazzy's wrists and just
Fight,
I'm just gonna
fight,
quick
fight,
little
fight.
flash of those feral eyes. I've got it.
Oh my god, are we gonna do
Okay.
this? She is totally gonna fucking do this. What is level 2 of fucking presence? Because she's gonna do it.
Oh, what the
There it is. Throw it out. Izzy is
Red
just
gaze.
watching what the fuck?
You're gonna awe Sid.
No, the second one.
Dread gaze.
Dread gaze.
Dread gaze.
Give me a second.
It is charisma and intimidation against my wits and courage, which are 7.
So you roll that difficulty 7.
Okay, you said charisma intimidation, right?
Yeah,
Sweet.
against difficulty 7.
Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh shit, no!
Ooh.
Oh my god, no!
No,
Who will
yeah,
pay
that's
the bill?
awful.
It's just a flat 0. It's not much. I got a 9 and a 10 and 2 ones, so she's gonna, like, try.
You try to look intimidating, but whether it's because of the alcohol that's in your system or you're just not that intimidating.
Yeah, no, she'll
Sid
try to
doesn't
be
budge.
angry and then just be like, please.
I'm gonna lean over to Izzy and be like, I really don't understand why they're fighting over who has to spend their own money.
Mate, I don't get it either.
I'm
I do not get it.
We're gonna put the one hand that was like holding her wrist on like the side of her cheek, give her a quick little peck on the other cheek, and whisper real quick, I don't trust that one, I'm taking care of it, and then walk off.
Yep, nope, she'll stop. She'll stop and just,
Oh my
okay.
god.
Okay.
You
Yep.
just gave Jazzy a lady boner.
All right, so you take the bill, go over to Cindy. She's like, hey. And it's quite an expensive bill. It's like 60, 70 bucks.
You said it's quite expensive?
Yeah, that's pretty
Okay.
pricey
It's
for
like a heavy
6
night of
drinks.
drinking.
Yeah, it's like 6 drinks, you know?
Yeah, I know it's blood drinks though, so I've
what is
got
expensive?
one resource.
You've probably got the lowest resources of all of us, and you're
Um,
insisting that
Well,
you
I'm
pay.
a traveler. I get money when I need it from Fang and Lilith, except that's not working anymore.
No, I have the lowest. I have 0.
Oh, wow.
I've got 3.
I've got 3
Okay,
as
so
well.
like, you know, I took
Boom.
low resources, but then I
shitty
put the
liar.
charisma and appearance up really high for a good reason. So
She has
I'm
a lot
gonna
of,
Lawyer should have
like,
board.
debt. She has a lot of debt. She's still paying off school.
so
that's fair.
Sid is gonna like lean on the bar like what she has like a waitress kind of stand.
Yeah, she has like a station.
Okay, so I'm gonna like lean a little bit on her station, just be like, listen, my group was a little lighter than we thought we were. I forgot how expensive these Bloody Marys could be. Is there some way we could work it out?
Oh no, it's so sad to hear.
Oh
Oh
my
my gosh.
Oh, God.
Let me call my manager over. He really likes to deal with these situations, like with poor, ratty, filthy kindred like you guys. So, Frank. And as she calls out,
Can I
you
read
see
anything
this.
off of her personality? Like,
Okay,
see if she's really fake, if she's faking all of this.
How loud did
Sure.
she say that?
She
I
said
don't
it
think we
pretty
completely
loud.
left yet.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
she,
no.
she said it pretty loud, and as she yells out for Frank, you see this, big, muscly dude, bald hair, tattoos from like sleeves. He's like,
Fucking-
"We got a problem here." Yeah, they're not paying their bill, so what do I do?
No. I'm a little lighter than I thought. I can pay about half. Could we start a tab otherwise?
Frank will luck you up and down. Like, no. You guys come and go as you please, and sometimes you don't even come back. I need the money up front.
But again, can I like read if her personality is like especially fake? If she's
Yeah, go for it.
hiding something?
Go for it.
Perception.
Expression, I guess.
Okay.
Or empathy.
Yeah, I have empathy. One success.
She is genuinely just an airhead. She is the state-of-the-art, airhead waitress that is very busty, blonde, gets a lot of tips from being nice, and yeah, that's about all you can
My
read from her.
shoulder's gonna sag, and I'm gonna realize I'm just getting like overly paranoid with like Aiden and everything that's going around. And I'm gonna turn, and if I can spot Jazzy, I'm gonna try and head nod like for her to come over with me.
Yeah, nope, she'll pop over.
I'm gonna, make a show of like pulling out my wallet and pulling out, whatever cash I have on me. I thought I would be able to take care of it. But do you think you could help me out, Jazzy?
Sure. And then she'll kind of look at Frank. Is
the
Frank
tank,
still
yeah.
there?
Yeah, he's kind of overlooking the situation, arms crossed, kind of like, are we gonna have a problem here?
Do you always try and intimidate your patrons as they pay?
Only the ones that don't pay.
She'll just pop out a card and hand it to him.
Yep, and he'll take it with a little then less grace, swipe it, and as the transaction goes through, he'll give you back the card and hand you the receipt to sign.
Yep, she'll just take care of it.
Any
They'll
gratuity
take
or
some of the cash I had in hand, pull out, a very nice kind of tip, and just tuck that away in Cindy's pocket.
she'll pull it out. She'll be like, "Oh wow, yeah, thanks, yeah." And Frank will be like, "Have a nice rest of your evening."
You as well, Major, and I'll just.
Meanwhile, while she calls us ratty, filthy kindred, she is going to regret that remark later.
Yeah, no, she's not. She's not like Jasmine is not going to leave just yet.
Oh no. Okay, so this is before you've gotten up, and she says, "That's ratty, filthy kindred," and I'm like, "Oh, she is going to regret that remark later."
Wait, are you getting dibs? Because I want dibs.
I didn't say I was going to make her regret that remark. I said she's going to regret it. I don't care who makes her.
Yeah, I know, but she's not allowed to say that.
Yeah, I said I don't care who
our
makes her
word.
regret it, so long as someone regrets it. And this is a little bit under the breath, so she can't hear that I'm threatening her, but not her.
Yeah.
Okay, so you pay the bill, get the receipt. I'm assuming you don't leave a tip. And
Who, Jasmine?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Okay. I assumed that you didn't make a tip, so yeah, you guys are. Frank is just kind of sitting there, just again looking at you for, making sure that no trouble is about to happen.
Can she try and awe the waitress?
You can try to awe people around you.
Yeah, you can try and awe the room.
Okay,
You do not get to choose who you awe.
Oh, that's
You
it's
awe
not.
the lowest willpower
It's-
person in the room.
And
Yeah.
it's a number, so if you do get like a group, it'll be the closest group. So it's always safe to do it nearest the people you want to.
Cindy
Yeah.
has a willpower of 10.
She's as hard to awe as I am. Guarantee she's
Oh
easier
my god,
to
why
dominate.
is
though.
everybody staring at you?
Yeah, she's gonna try and awe the room.
Okay. Maybe she just has. She has so much willpower because she's so airheaded, you know? She doesn't know what's going
I
on.
look forward to someone trying to presence me or dominate me, and they are going to regret it. I'm not good at combat, but you cannot fuck with my mind. Literally, I can spend a single willpower and just say, "No, I'm not dominated."
Because I don't really have a character sheet for her. I'm just going to roll a d10, and that's going to be her will.
I swear to God, if
Whoa.
she gets 10.
Whoa.
See? 8.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No, I love the idea that she's just so airheaded. She's just like,
Yeah, she's so
"What?"
vapid that it's really hard to get her
Oh,
attention.
no, because so dominate is the mind, presence is the heart. So you can be really good against presence and be garbage against dominate, and that's what it is. Because my my iron will, my thing that makes me immune to dominate, still doesn't work on presence.
All right, are you going to roll for awe?
Yeah, sorry, I had to find out the roll. It's charisma performance.
Again, 7.
Just one.
Yeah, one success. So that's
That's one person.
one person.
Okay, well, I want
Whoever
it to
has
be
the
Cindy.
lowest willpower.
Oh
in the
shit,
room.
that's right. Yeah.
Sid, what's your willpower?
5.
So
Hey, what
you
about
awe
Izzy?
Sid.
What about, no, it might be Izzy. Or Frank.
It might be Izzy.
Or Frank. Could be Frank.
Or Frank. It could be Frank.
It's Frank.
That's amazing. He has 1 willpower.
So,
How did
what do
I
you
not
He's
want?
had a
convince him to
shitty
let me
year.
start a tab?
Nah, he's had a shitty year.
He's
just
1
in a
week
bad
away
place
from
right
retirement, okay?
He wasn't even supposed to come in
2
today.
years ago, 10 willpower, easy. He's stopped giving a shit lately.
So, what do you want to him with?
Can I talk to you about maybe opening up a tab for the future in private, please?
Absolutely, yeah. No, I always like your kind around here.
Yeah, if she's let into any sort of private room, she will try and drink the shit out of that guy. Fuck Frank.
No, he'll just kind of lean over the bar table, like where the drinks are served, and he'll just kind of lean over and write your name down as well as your information and say, "Well, you got a tab here now."
No, I mean like in private, like in private. I need to talk to you.
Yeah, sure. I got my office back there, and he'll lead you back there. It's a very messy office, papers everywhere, as well as bar mugs. And you're gonna drink the literal shit out of them, or just
No. I'm just
Don't
gonna.
do
She's actually kind of low in blood points, so she's gonna take your fill.
But +1.
Yeah.
Because you did order a drink.
Yeah. But she
Okay.
needs +2, so she's, or maybe more. Shit. Where's your sheet?
Yeah. So you'll get your fill, and he'll be kind of in a euphoric feeling.
Hypervolemic state. Hypovolemic state. What I'm saying is he's
Yeah.
probably dying.
She's not gonna kill him.
No, I know you're getting your fill. Like I said, he's dazed. He's lightheaded. You just suck the blood out of him.
So 3 blood points?
Yeah, that's
Because
fine.
anything beyond 3 and you're starting to get too mad.
Oh my god, no. Like 2, 3.
Okay. Two is totally doable. 3 is they are probably fine. And 4 is medical emergency. So
Okay, so you get 2 safely,
Yep.
and he'll just kind of sit down in his office chair and be lightheaded.
No, she'll just leave him. And then she'll return to Otto and be like, I can't, you do it.
what can't I do?
You can have dibs on the chick, I'm full.
Oh, I didn't say tonight. I don't want to connecting it to me specifically. I'll
Alright.
come back later, John.
So-
I remember this place.
After your bar escapades, it is getting closer to dawn. Where is everyone headed?
Home.
I'm going home.
Home.
Home is where the heart is. Okay, so yeah, you all respectively go.
Unless
to
you're
your
the
havens.
victim of a Samishi, in which case who knows where the fuck your heart is.
And you rest soundly. Nothing really out of the ordinary happens. Destiny's not at her computer. She's most likely sleeping. Fang, when you return home, Sid, is most likely doing the same. He's probably asleep.
When I get back, and assume everyone else is gonna be heading back there, I know it's near sunrise, but I'm gonna give Izzy a quick call.
Me? Okay. Sure.
Ring ring.
Did you ring in a French accent?
I did.
Yeah.
Izzy, there's something I wanted to talk to you about, but I didn't want to parade it around the others. When I was speaking with Aiden, he mentioned that Destiny was also with the Camarilla.
As in, actually with them. Because...
Yes, that is at least what he told me. I mean, he's insane. I don't know how much I can ever trust anything he says. I take it all 50-50, but I just wanted to pass it along.
Thanks.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm just gonna hang up.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye!
Okay. voicemail now.
All right. So entering Thursday night, it's about 9 o'clock. Jasmine, as you wake up, you see a voicemail on your phone.
Okay. She checks the voicemail.
Yeah, and it's actually from the court, the judge that was trying your case.
Okay.
And it says, Mrs. Rosenthal, I am here. I'm calling to inform you that the court today has been postponed indefinitely. Your client is found not guilty due to the prosecution withdrawing their claims. Have a pleasant day, and congratulations again.
Okay.
And you also get there's actually 2 voicemails. And you get another call from Bruce Malleone. He's like, holy fucking shit, you did it! You did it! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! And that's all the message. He's like, oh, and call me back. And like,
Oh my god, I'm so glad his wife left him. Yeah, she'll get ready, and then before she leaves for presumably the appointment with McNeil, she'll call back Malleone.
all right. Before we do that conversation, Otto, I presume you take 2 hours to get ready every day. So,
So picking a suit doesn't really take that long, and it's not like I need to make up. So basically all I need to do is hair. And like if you do your hair for more than 30 minutes, I would know. That's a long time. So I don't really need that long to get ready.
I was just kidding. But yeah, what are you going to be doing?
Well, I'm going to get ready, and then I am going to one thing that I meant to do on the way home is just kind of keep an eye out for like a park or something that has cameras. Like basically I want to find a random place that has cameras, because I want to create footage of the pack rat leader, Boris. There we go. I want to create footage of Boris, and I don't know Boris's face very well, but I do know Aiden's face, so I want it to be basically the back of Boris's head, talking with Aiden and then leaving, or like shaking hands and then leaving. And I was gonna, on my way home, kind of keep an eye out for a place to do that, because he meets in random places.
Okay. You would find a neighborhood park. There wouldn't be any cameras there, unfortunately. Not a lot of parks would have night surveillance cameras.
I'm not saying a park specifically. I'm just like kind of keeping my eye out for places where I would find a camera that I could use. Like I just want to like look at it, look at the place, kind of get the layout, and you know, if I have time, I'll get out and I'll go into a place. If I think that it's going to have decent camera setup, I'll get out and I'll like look at it, kind of memorize the place, and then leave. It's not specifically a park. I was just any place that might have a camera, and
sure, you know of one.
Cameras across the street from a park.
Sure, you know a place. You know the abandoned Broadway theater that you guys had first trailed the Camarilla to.
All right, that works. And then I don't really like. I guess I could and I could stop by there on the way and just find a room that, you know.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that'll work. Izzy, what are you gonna be doing waking up?
I gotta talk to Destiny.
I'll do that in the morning. I'll make the film in the morning.
Right.
I gotta talk to Destiny.
Okay. And Sid, what are you gonna be doing?
Rest of the night?
Waking up before the McNeil meeting.
Probably not much in particular. I know I was meeting with Aiden. I think it was before the McNeil meeting? Or was that after?
However you want to do it. That's fine.
I think I'd want to meet him before, so that way I would have as much information as I could before going to the meeting.
Okay. So I think now is a good time to take a break. I also need to use the bathroom. So.
Yep. All right. So we will take one of our usual breaks with our games. We will have sort of an unofficial AMA session. Ask me anything. Go ahead and ask any of the players questions about themselves, or the characters questions about themselves. What do the characters do? What are they thinking? Anything about them. And we'll just do that for a few minutes. Just post the questions in the chat, and we'll have some fun with that.
Yeah. So Izzy has more than just the two fangs?
Oh yeah.
She's got like 4 or 5.
All of her teeth are like this. All of them.
That's
It's
a little bit
actually
creepy.
pretty standard with Nosferatu that you would have just a lot of fucked up teeth, whether they're like longer and pointed, or you have lots of fangs. Maybe you have like 2 with like the like kind of rat teeth in the front, and then just like gross ones. But you could also have like no teeth, other things like that. But yeah, the very standard is that you'll have like a mess of nasty teeth. What Elvish has going on there is a little bit like what Ben has. Benedict's got some longer, snarky, kind of sharp teeth in the front.
All right, so I actually have a question. Elvish Dame, or no, not Elvish Dame, Emperor asked, which clan do I personally not like? So, I am a massive fan of all and any character creation. So, I don't really dislike any of the clans because they all provide vastly different opportunities for character creation. And like I am a whore for it, and it's awful. And I already have a replacement character for my character on the Tuesday game, just in case, because I like creating characters. However, if I had to pick, I haven't really read up too much on the Assamites, and they're very like Hitman oriented, and that's a little bit not interesting to me, but that's less because I don't like the Assamites and more because I don't know anything about the Assamites to know what interests me about them. So I would have to say Assamite followed by Gangrel, because I don't even know, just less interested in creating a Gangrel because they kind of have to be like hippy dippy. But I mean, again, I like creating characters. On a scale to true of overwhelmingly true.
Gangrels ain't no hippy dippy nothings.
I know, but that's why Assamite is at the top. And if I wanted to play an Assamite, I'd have to like do some research for them. Everybody else, like, I can kind of build a character without having to do too much research to decide on the character. CS Graham asks, on a scale of true to overwhelmingly true, where does this rate? I would say your scale is too small, and there needs to be something above overwhelmingly true. Oh yeah. And Qlimp. So with Vampire, it's bad for me because like I have basically a character from every clan that I would be interested in playing. Like I'm super into the idea of playing a Ventru that is that uses his or actually this one would be a her that uses her presence and dominate to be a psychologist and help people get over their problems. I have lots of them. It's even worse with D&D, which is my primary system, and I know so bad. Oh my god, I create all of the characters. Hey, it's Hope. Hope's got a question.
I don't know what blood brothers are. I didn't pick my eye. Also, I didn't go to the bathroom.
Because
so.
they're an interesting. Blood brothers are they're not a clan. They're a bloodline of the Samishi that are basically the Samishi get like a bunch of people together and remove all sense of identity and link them together into like this psychic link where all 5 of them are a single kindred basically, and they can like grant their power to each other, but they're base and unintelligent minions of the Samishi.
Huh.
And I would love to play a pair of them as a single character. I think that'd be interesting.
Yeah. They sound super neat, but it sounds like I want to read up on them
They're
more.
very specifically built to be an NPC character. You're not supposed to play Blood Brother as a character.
Gotcha.
All right, we ready to
Uh,
get this?
Yep.
After I answer my question of do I miss playing my Southern Belle Anarch, I do. I loved her. She was great. And she'll probably come back again at some point. Like, at some point we'll take a break or spur of the moment just make an Anarch a New York Anarch game, and I'll play her again because that's who belongs in the New York Anarch game.
Alrighty. So starting with Jazzy, you said you're gonna call Bruce Malion,
Yeah.
and a few dial tones happen, and eventually he picks up. He's like, "Hello?
Hi, is this Bruce Malion?
Oh shit! You're the lawyer, right?
Yeah. I got a voicemail from you. You said to call?
Yeah. I just wanted to express my gratitude. Me and Cheryl, we got back together. The kids are happy, and we're just living the dream right now,
Yeah,
We
well,
just really wanted to thank you.
yeah, well, tell her to go easy on you next time, okay?
Yeah. Well, if you had video footage of someone, you'd question it too, right?
Yeah, I guess. But you have a good night. I wish you two the best.
Wait, so what do you want to meet up?
Meet up.
Yeah, to express my gratitude.
We can meet tonight. Sometime in a few hours maybe. I'll let you know when I'm free.
All right, just give me a call.
Okay, bye.
All right. And after that phone discussion, where are you gonna go?
She's gonna go to the meeting. For once, not dressed in a goddamn pantsuit. Like, she makes a point.
You're not April McNeil. April, what's her own name? April
O'Neil
Ninja
from Team
Turtles.
NT?
Yeah,
Yeah.
O'Neil, not McNeil. O'Neil.
She wears jumpsuits. That's different. If she owned a jumpsuit, she'd be wearing it.
She doesn't wear jumpsuits. She wears a jumpsuit.
Just like I'm saying,
specific jumpsuit that she wears.
just like I'm saying, you don't only wear a pantsuit.
Yeah, I don't only own a single pantsuit and just wash it every day.
Okay, so what are you gonna wear? I'm curious now. I'm genuinely curious.
Shit.
We'll let you think about that. Sid, you said you wanted to call.
Ada and I were supposed to
fine.
meet up. I don't know if we came up with a specific place.
We could have fleshed out the details in downtime. Okay, so Fang wakes up. He says, "Morning, sunshine."
We're gonna stretch. Morning thing.
How was the night last night?
Fine. Nothing too exciting. It just seems all of us are supposed to be meeting with Jeremy later.
Yeah, I remember. You want me to accompany you, or you got it?
If you didn't get a direct invitation, I think I'll just go with the others and see what he wants.
Sounds good to me. And he'll kind of sit down on the couch and say, "Well, I got nothing in particular. I think I'll just relax today. But if you need anything, give me a holler."
Of course. I have my meeting later, so
Just be
have you
careful
on
about. I'm sorry.
I'll have you on speed dial.
L9 says, "Keep your wits about you with Jeremy. He may seem like a raving lunatic at times, but rest assured he is quite intelligent, and he will try to coerce you in whatever revolution he has planned up next."
I've heard the stories, and I never take any story about an old kindred too lightly.
Well, just keep in mind he is only a kindred. He's not a god.
Thank you, Thing.
And yeah, we'll say you guys meet at like a coffee shop, you and Aiden, like a, I don't know, unless you want to meet somewhere else.
If we can find like a nice, like one of those coffee shops that has like quiet, dark corners to talk, not like a busy one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So many hipster
Bohemian coffee shop. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. You do see Aiden wait in front of the coffee shop. He's standing outside the sidewalk. He looks very well dressed, very well kempt. Seems like he is just dressing up for a date, so to say.
I would have done somewhat similar. Nothing too crazy, but I would have put on like a nice top and everything and done a little bit of makeup. Try to look somewhere between casual and like I was trying.
Right. And he'll say, see you. You see his face light up. He has a smile across his face and say, Sidoni, it's so nice to see you again. And he'll pull, he does like a little flare of a magic trick. He pulls like a rose out of seemingly thin air and hands it to you.
I take it with a big smile and I'll snap it near the bulb and tuck it into like my braid towards the back. I have my shaved side, so just like my braid that goes along with my hair, I'll tuck it in there, and I'll link my arm through his and say, "Shall we?"
And he just gives a nod, and you two enter the coffee shop, get to a table, like a corner table or something. And he'll rest his elbows on the flat surface of the table, his hands kind of resting under his chin. And he will say, so how was your night?
Fine. I went out with a couple of friends after the ghoul I told you about. She was a little upset, so we went out and we had a couple drinks.
Right, the ghoul. Where did you go?
A new place down the downtown. I forget the name if you gave it of the place we went, so I'll just say that.
Yes. What time did you get back home?
Hey then, is that really necessary?
Well, you were out late last night, so I just was wondering what could possibly keep you out so late.
Hanging out with my friends, being social. I went home just before sunrise, that's all.
And he'll nod and he'll kind of just, again, very, as a strong admirer would, we won't say creeper or stalker, but he is quite, enamored with you and studying your face and all that stuff, and says, so you wanted to talk?
Yes, but I asked you a couple of questions already, but I was hoping to get a little more information so I can settle this business that I've been roped into, and then we can go on our way.
Of course.
So these Camilla, the Isaac, the woman, and now dead the Nosferatu, they found you. You started working with them, had information to provide, etc., etc. What was their next move? And I will put my hand over top of his.
Yeah, he will when you do that, do a empathy.
Okay.
Charisma empathy. See if you're genuine.
4.
All right, he's hook, line, and sinker.
Nice.
He will say, well, as I said previously, we all were offered our blood hunts to be removed. When we came to Los Angeles, Isaac, wanted to, you know these Camarilla fucking idiots. They dream of golden thrones and golden crowns with servants bowing at their feet, and he is no different from any other prince. Yes, he found that cutting off the head of the serpent would raise chaos amongst the Anarchs. They would fight for power, and eventually they would just kill themselves off. With our friends up north in San Francisco, they would then clean up the remaining Anarchs and restore order with their own monarch, if you will.
So is that why they were trying to get some of us, perhaps younger kindred that were anarchs to join, so that there'd be less mess to clean up?
Jeremy McNeil, from what I've heard stories, is, well, he thinks highly of himself, so hiring their young kindred like yourself, not many questions would be asked.
What do you know about McNeil?
Well, I know he's a pompous fool, very narcissistic in his own endeavors, and, well, he just wants to be a kingdom of fools, really.
So, so it would be McNeil against Isaac in the end?
Well, if Jeremy had it his way, it would be you against Isaac.
Me specifically, or my little group?
Your little brigand.
Ah. So we're the firing line.
More or less, yes. Jeremy is intelligent, but he is also a coward. He won't do the dirty work of his own, and, well, I don't see much heroism in hiding behind those doing your dirty work.
Yes. But, so what is Isaac's next move? What is his next plan?
Isaac was many things, and discreet was one of them. All I did manage to gather was he had some sort of artifact that he proclaimed in New York. What that artifact involved, I don't know. He kept it very close to his heart.
Anything about what it does? What he hopes to use it for?
All he told me is that it would change the kindred.
Do you know if it's a, say, Tremere artifact? Anything?
He'll shake his head and say, I don't know.
You said change kindred, like personality?
Again, he was very discreet on what he meant.
I
Whether
understand.
physically change them or... Yeah, yes, you know.
I understand. I'm sorry to pry so much, of course. That sounds a bit frightening, doesn't it? And I'll, like, shiver my shoulders jokingly.
He'll smile, at the performance that you're giving and say, yes, that is why I offered for us to run away, but you seem so adamant to your cause.
Well, you know me. I find something of interest, and I want to see it through before I move on.
And he'll smile and nod, and again, he hasn't really taken his eyes off of your face, so...
I'm gonna, like, cup his chin and look him in the eyes and say, Aiden, do you think you could find any more information out? I understand you weren't concerned before, but is there more you could get for me?
I'll gather what I can. if you promise me one more thing.
And what would that be?
You and I spent alone together for a single night. He's a nice guy. He gave you a rose. He was following your every move last night. I mean, come on.
I feel like, yeah, he could be summed up as he's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy, TM.
TM.
That's basically that's basically the entire description.
Yep.
That's all you need.
I mean, he was making sure that you did what you said you were gonna do. I mean, he followed you until you got home. I mean, is
Am I
that
the only one that
so
doesn't
wrong?
that remembers him calling her a whore like a day ago?
No, Sid remembers. I'm gonna
I
draw
didn't say he was perfect, okay?
I'm gonna draw my hand and put it back over his. And what exactly does that entail?
Just a romantic night between two lovers.
I've already spent a weekend throwing up. Alright, I will... You're bringing on my agita.
Sorry, I'm killing our player.
I will grip his hand and just say, not that I'm against it, of course. It's just it's been such a long time. Can you agree to at least look into this and then we can plan this night together. I don't think I'd even really enjoy it if I was still so anxious about what this artifact is or what Isaac's doing.
Go ahead and roll me another charisma, empathy, difficulty
Okay.
7.
Oh boy.
That's a
No,
botch.
ma'am.
He will. You said did you removed your hand?
I had it like under his chin and then I put it back on his hand.
Yeah, he'll take your hand off and kind of throw it to you. And he says, you know, if I didn't know any better, Sidney, I would say you're playing me like the fool.
Aiden, you know, it's been a lot that's been going on here in the city. I'm worried about my friends. I'm worried about the kindred here. It's a lot to take in. And now you come here and you want to go on dates and run away together into the sunset.
Well, the moonlight, but yes.
Of course. Sorry, reading my old books again.
I don't know why you're so hesitant to come back with me, Sid. There are many more things I could teach you about yourself and about our clan, but if you want to play your fairy tales and try to be the hero that everyone needs in this city, then I cannot stop you from your endeavors.
The damsel doesn't always have to be in distress, does she?
No, but a hero never needs to die either. And with that, he'll kind of stand up and brush his clothes, just straightening it. And he says, I'll be done here, Sid.
Um. Fuck. Well, I'm gonna stand up. We're like in a booth, I imagine, so like I'm gonna like get out from my end, but I'm gonna go and stand in front of him and say, "Do you want proof that I want to come along with you as soon as I can get this all sorted?"
I don't know how you can convince me, but sure.
This is a bad idea.
You're giving it's like Stockholm syndrome. I don't know if there's a syndrome for loving your stalkers, but
I don't like him at all. I'm trying to solve this the best I can, and I need this guy, I think. He's the best like tie to getting more information. He's my mole right now. I'm gonna push away his collar and I'll take a drink from him. Starting first level of blood bond. Again. Which I wore off, but it'll restart it.
You're just gonna do it in public?
Yeah. Make a big show of it. I'm sure he'd love it.
Okay.
I mean, it just looks like we're necking in a coffee shop.
Yeah.
I hope to hear a bunch of humans go, ew.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely make a public display of affection as he has to drink your blood too, right?
No.
Are you-
It's whoever, if I drink his, I start being bloodbound to him. He doesn't have to do anything with me. If he did it back to me, it would be the other way around. Where he'd start to be bonded to me.
He'll reciprocate that, and he'll creepily like groom your hair with his fingers, and he'll say, well, so be it. I'll find out more about this artifact.
Yeah, so once that's done, I'll straighten his collar out for him and brush down his jacket and say, "Good, we can meet again later and do this again."
He'll smile and nod and say, I'll be counting the minutes. And with that out of the way, hi, Izzy. Saving the best for
Hello.
last.
Thanks.
How's it going? So you wanted to find
Yes.
Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would find her sitting at her computer, typing away, playing her games.
Okay. I kind of walk up beside her and like lean against the desk.
She'll give a quick glance like, hey, Izzy. And continue
Hello.
typing away. And you sleep good?
Yeah, sure. Look, I don't want to, cut the pleasantries, but what were they having you look up yesterday?
And she'll look around, make sure that there's no prying ears or prying eyes. She'll say, yeah, here. And she'll pull out a drawer from her desk and have like thick papers and say, well, you know that information you gave to Boris?
Yeah.
Well, he sent it through me, and this is where we kind of triangulated where Jeremy McNeil is. And, some other boring stuff. He was asking about something in Italy, some folk tale, I don't know. But here's the story, too.
Now, come
Yeah.
on, I want to know everything,
Yeah, no, I know. But I didn't really understand the folk tale thing. I don't know what he was looking for or what.
What kind of folktale are you looking at?
It's about the story of Cain and, different stories around Europe. And he's told me he found some kind of needle or something, and he wants to know what it does,
What the fuck? What
I told you.
is going on?
I I don't know. I got paid to do what he told me to do. I didn't ask questions.
Sure. Look, I know it don't necessarily matter that much to you, because, you know, we kind of just do what we're paid to do, right? Yeah.
Well,
But,
not being personally involved does help, or emotionally involved.
yeah, see, I kind of don't get along well with the cams, ever. I tend to kind of leave whenever they, pick up camp. So,
Just out of character question. Would your blood hunt be public?
no.
But could someone dig it up?
As long as, yeah, oh yeah, it's really easy to dig up. She's from London. You can tell her accent is from London. It's really easy to figure out.
Okay, that's what I wanted
Yeah,
to
it's
know.
super
But-
easy to figure out, but it's not
Yeah.
something she'd bring up.
And Destiny will actually bring up your blood hunt, and she says, "Listen, Izzy, I know when you came in, I promised that, you know, what your business is your business, but, you know, Boris, you know, he wants to know everything about everything. So I know about your blood hunt. I know about your past with the Camarilla, but, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a job. You gotta do it."
Yeah, or you can quit. Yeah.
I quit, and then all the Camarilla hunt for me, you know?
Yeah, not if they don't take over the city, which they can't if we quit.
And then I gotta deal with Boris. You see my dilemma?
Yeah, well, I do see a problem there. However, considering he's kind of awful, and he's also been selling us out a bit, wouldn't be that hard to get him in a bit of trouble, and then it would shut him up for a bit.
Well, you could always kill him. I mean, he
That's
killed
hard
the
to do.
last. He killed
He's
the
a
last
hard fucker
leader.
to
and-
kill. I'm
Yeah.
scared of him. All right, look, long and short of it, I'm scared shitless of that guy. I don't really want to deal with it. I'll do it though if I have to.
Well, if you kill him, there's no ties with the Camarilla. You know, we could be free. We could work for whoever we want and cut a whole lot of loose ends. You know.
True. I feel like we need more support than just us two, you know. Neither of us is very good leadership material.
Yeah, we got Jacob. He's got a good head on his shoulders.
He had a better face than the rest of us.
Yeah, definitely better looking than you. Not me though.
You still have your head. You know, that just ain't fair. But, sure, yeah, I'm kind of leaning that way a bit. But I heard... Look, I'd like to stay, okay? I like you. I like Jacob. I like staying here. This is a nice place, okay? Just... I'll try and make sure you don't get in trouble, but... I'm not sure I'm not going to get in trouble, so...
You do have that meeting later tonight, right?
Yeah, look, there's a way we could potentially get Boris in more trouble with people. Okay, Otto's kind of volunteered to help us out a bit there. He don't like that he's been selling us out a bit, so...
Well, if you need something, Izzy, I could do it.
Thanks, mate. I'll keep you posted, okay? Don't disappear on me.
I'm in the middle of a raid right now, okay? I mean, I'm not going anywhere for at least like another 4 hours.
Thanks.
Okay. So after that little discussion on assassination, where are you going to be going or heading?
Guess I gotta go to the meeting.
All right. So I think all 4 players are now heading towards the meeting location to meet with Jeremy McNeil, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So you all arrive at separate times. Again, you see the police barricade kind of having a perimeter around the meeting location. It happens to be a stadium this time, like an old baseball stadium. It's not old, sorry. I mean, it's older, but it's still in use, but there is no games going on at the moment. You do see some people kind of trail past the police officers, most likely other kindred within the state or the cities and the states. And yeah, so as you guys approach the police barricade, they say, "Move along. There's, we got an event going on. No citizens. Just keep on trucking along." And as you flash the written writ or pull out from your cell phone if you got an email, they will escort you in and say, basement level. There's an old meeting room there. Just go in there. And you will quickly be funneled into that said meeting room. Compared to the first meeting, there are a lot less kindred about. There are no gang leaders. Some of them have passed away or have died, and there are others that have just left the states entirely after they caught wind of the Camarilla might be in town, kind of thing. So you all take your seats accordingly. If you want to sit next to together, or if you want to sit separately, just let me know.
I imagine I would sit probably near, like, Jazzy, Izzy, if they were vaguely
if we're
near
all
each other.
feeling the same way, yeah, like I would navigate towards all of them.
I'd vaguely try and navigate towards them if that kind of became an option.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, as I said, compared to the first meeting where there were a couple of dozen kindred, are now less than a dozen. There's you 4, as well as the kindred that are guarding McNeil, as well as like 2 or 3 bystanders that were brave enough to stay in town or that didn't die in the process. And it's after, if you guys want to talk at all amongst yourselves, let me know.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Otto.
Yes,
We won the case. So,
that's highly convenient. How did what?
they withdrew, so the prosecution withdrew their claim.
I feel like it can't be that easy.
And then I got a call from Bruce Mallione, and sorry.
Oh no. So I feel like they definitely told the court that they withdrew, but it just seems too easy.
It's definitely too easy. And so I got a call from Bruce Mallione, and he wants to... Shit, what was the term he used? Something like...
Express his gratitude.
Express his gratitude, so...
Fuck, did they ghoul him?
I have no idea.
All I would say is be careful when you meet up with Mr. Mallione.
Yeah, I would definitely think about being careful.
Don't just think about it, do it.
You know what's easier than being careful alone is being careful with people.
This is fair.
You want to come along? You want to come along?
I'm not entirely sure he would be okay with that, but that's fine.
It'd be hilarious.
I suppose. Let's see what happens at this meeting first.
Sure.
Sid and Izzy, actually. How about you both roll me a charisma expression?
Ki. Expression, or can I use empathy?
It would be your facial expression.
Okay.
Very nice. Okay. So yeah, you two kind of hold face after Sid has just blood bonded with her sire again. She, is definitely having thoughts about him, as well as whether it's resentment or admiration. And Izzy, after being, hit with the news that Destiny may be working with the Camarilla, as well as what to do about Boris, definitely conflicting inside your brain space. So, but yeah, you guys keep face, and it's at that time that a figure walks up on a little stage. As I said, this is an old meeting conference room, and it is Jeremy McNeil, as you may know him. If you guys don't have a picture of him, I believe Spira does, because I can't remember his description at the moment. But
Yeah, let me get that pulled up.
he is well dressed. He has like a loose button-up shirt as well as tight pants, like tight jeans. And he says, well, seems our numbers have hit the bucket lately, eh? As he kind of scans the room, and there's those awkward like cough echoing throughout the place. And he says, well, lads, we definitely this has definitely been a week. Yes. Okay, good. Anything to report here? It's an open discussion. I know some of the lesser kindred have had the tail between their legs and ran off to, Las Vegas or what have you, to drown in their sorrows and their fear. But that's okay, because this is all we need right here. Right, lads? And lasses, of course.
Do I recognize any of the other kindred around here? I've been here for, 20 years or so.
You would recognize some of them. One of them would be a part of like a lesser gang. They have a name, but they're not like the big five that I mentioned previously. And you see the two others, they seem to just be wanderers. They just seem to be little street rats kind of thing. Not the actual gang, but...
Yeah. Then I will raise my hand.
Yes, you over there, you fine gentleman.
Well, I managed to find a traitor.
A traitor now, in odd mists. Well, please do tell. Come up here, lad. Come up here. And he'll kind of motion you up.
I'll go up.
Yeah, and you are presented. I don't know how Otto is with stage fright, but there aren't too many people. It's the three that you are most comfortable with, and then the other three people.
About it. And even if he is, he's really good at faking confidence. So, well, I'm sure you know Lilith, yes?
Aye, I find last she is one of mine a rough and tumble with her.
Not quite so much. I have very specific evidence that she has been selling us out to the Camarilla.
And he'll kind of very dramatically look shocked and, scoff his head back like, how really now?
Do you happen to have... Is there a computer nearby, a TV? I don't know.
Jasmine has a file, like a file on her that has the pictures, like the one that Jin gave her.
Oh, actual file. Wow.
Yeah, like she has a file and it's got pictures of like her talking to people, or like the prince, I think it was.
Then I guess I will...
Yeah, she'll just walk over and hand the file.
We're going old school. Here we have evidence.
And one of the kindred that seems to be acting as Jeremy McNeil's bodyguard pulls up a laptop, and he'll show you can stick the USB drive inside there, and you'll open the files for him.
Jazzy has a physical file. I don't know if I don't think
Yeah,
I
like
have
a
USB,
manila folder.
Oh,
with
like a
things
manila
in it.
folder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, because that was me being mistaken, not Otto being mistaken.
Sorry.
I'm
yeah.
sorry. You guys asked for a computer, and then I thought like, oh, I have files, but okay.
No,
So the
she
manila
has-
folder. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll flip through the manila folder, say, there's the cheeky fuck right now, the traitorous bitch. And as he's flipping through the pages, you can kind of get a hint of frustration.
Unfortunately, I'm not very good at things like this, but I do think that she should be put down for it. A traitor to the cause, really.
Did she say why the traitorous bitch would want to go against little old me, of all people?
Because she's a manipulative bitch with no respect for her fellows. That's why.
And he'll kind of hand the folder back to you in a little more than forceful way. And with that, he'll say, all right, well, you three, and he'll point to the three other kindred, get the fuck out of here. You have nothing to contribute, so how about you just fuck off, yeah? And so, with some reluctancy and utter confusion, they do eventually follow orders, stand up, and leave. And you're alone with the two bodyguards and Jeremy McNeil. And he says, well, all right, betting my cards on you for. You've done good work, but where's the other, the other skinhead with you? The Viper.
The Camarilla managed to get their grubby hands on him. He's long gone.
I never liked him anyway. Anyways, and he'll now motion you to sit back down and kind of beckon the girls to come closer, and he'll place a seat on top of the edge of the stage to talk to you guys.
Please tell me he's sitting in it backwards. I can only see him sitting in it
Oh my God, do it.
like legs around.
Because
the back of the
anarchy
seat.
forever, man.
Oh, there's no chairs. From the edge of the stage, he's hanging his legs off from the edge of the stage
okay.
and sitting down.
I'm just picturing him sitting like Riker.
He definitely would if there was a chair. And he says, well, you've done good work, lads and lasses. What else you got for me, eh? You got any notion of where they might be? Any more traitors in your midst?
I'll look at Izzy.
Yep, I'll look at Izzy.
And with them looking at Izzy,
Look, God.
he will in turn look at Izzy. Say, you got something there, lass?
Yeah. Wasn't sure how to bring it up, but the chems are real interested in finding you. A lot. And,
Yes, they've been interested for quite some time.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. So they came to us local Nosferatu to try and buy a location.
Well, you tell them about this meeting place, lass.
Was it this place? I don't...
No, it wasn't this place. It was his residence.
Okay. Not this place.
And the one serious tone now kind of lightens up. He's like, well, we got nothing to worry about then.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't done it, but I won't kill you for it.
Look, they... Look, I just do what I was told, okay? They were watching me, and I had to go steal files on you. They got something that was listed as a residence of yours.
Yeah, well, Boris is a He's a ungrateful fuck anyways, you know? I never liked the
Yeah,
prick.
he is.
Yeah, we got agreements here. And, you know, don't worry about it, lass. You know, just as long as you don't tell them where we're meeting right now, we'll be okay. But,
No.
yeah, I got many residents around the Los Angeles area, you know? And that place, it might have been an old one, but, you know, I could just buy a new one. Go under a different name. It's no biggie,
Sure,
really.
but that wasn't really what they were. They're trying to triangulate where you were based off of the places that you have.
And he'll, triangulate, it's much too big of a word for me, lass. You want to explain?
As in, you put points on the map of things that you've been involved in, places you've been, yeah, and you try and pick this with math, and you try and pick basically where you'd be most likely to turn up.
And he'll contemplate that information given and says, oh, seems I'm quite more fucked than I thought, eh?
I'm sorry.
And he'll stand up and kind of overloom over you. And if you drop your head, he'll kind of place his hand around your cheek and like lift your head up. And again, in a very dramatic fashion, he'll kiss you on the lips and kind of smack your cheek like that and say, don't worry about it, lass. Figure it out. You know, I can always go on vacation. I've always wanted to go back to the homelands of Scotland.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm traveling over.
She's blinking. No one has kissed her like ever. This is like what.
I imagine traveling overseas must be much easier these
What
days.
the actual fuck? What the fuck? Ah.
Izzy's first kiss. Aww.
No.
As a kindred, probably.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Did
No,
anyone say anything
I
after
just
that?
made the comment of, oh, traveling overseas must be much easier these days than when I did it.
Well, you know, you
Planes
got...
move very fast.
Oh my god, you are such an old person.
Ain't that the truth, lass? And he'll kind of ruffle
Not
Otto's,
how far
like,
it's
well-kept hair. So do you see, lads and lasses, you got anything else for me, or do we move on to the next item on the agenda?
Jeremy.
And he'll look over to say, like, yes, the gangrel. How can I help you?
Yes, well, I've got a bit of information I had trickled down the grapevine. Apparently, these Camarilla fucks have, something along the lines of an artifact. I am trying to get more information at the time, but, from what I've heard, it could be trouble.
And he keeps the same playful act, and he says, well, if you don't know what it does, then maybe they don't know what it does. Some magic coin trick doesn't scare me, lass. I've been around the woods and back, you know?
She laughs and says, I understand, Jeremy. I was an archaeologist both in life and death. So I know some things seem scarier than others think they are, or the other way around. I think they know what it is. I don't. That's what I'm trying to find out. But from what I understand, it's not some simple stolen Tremere trinket.
Oh wait, no, that sounds familiar. Yeah, they're just looking up shit about that too.
What?
Yeah, something about Italy and some artifact or something.
What else have you heard?
That's it. We really didn't know what it was, so.
I just wanted to bring it to attention.
And I thank you kindly for it, lass. But I'm not afraid of no boogeyman and this Isaac fella. He seems like a prick. You know, pricks can get... they could die, you know? Anyways, me and my boys will look into this matter as well, and that the Lilith situation, you know, as she might be.
Oh, she is at the Widow's Web right now, I'm sure, and she is high as balls. So,
Well.
easy target.
Well, maybe I'll have my fun with her and then kill her afterwards, yeah?
Nothing would please me more.
Good. Now, lass, and she'll look at Sid and Izzy, or lassies. I wouldn't be afraid of no spooky ghost stories, you know. What you see with your eyes is what you should be afraid of. Paranoia will only get you killed. That's what I've seen over the years, and that's how I live my life. Now, if they say they have some artifact, let's wait till they use it, eh? Let's not be afraid of something they may not have.
Oh, and just because I don't know what information you know, all we seemed to have last time we met was our photographs. I thought it would be relevant for you to know. They seem to have a gangrel, though he is, and I'll look at Sid, apparently out of the picture. They have what appears to be a Ventru. They have a Tremere that plays fuckery with wood, I guess.
I think they got Nosferatu to eat other people.
Yeah, they have and they have a very blood diablery happy Nosferatu.
He's out of the picture.
So they are
What?
half strength. Interesting.
You killed him.
I didn't, but no, he's dead.
So then they have
That
a
makes me
Tremere and
feel
a
a bit better.
Ventru.
Okay, cool.
But Tremere are scary, so
Yeah, but she's a secretary, so we'll be fine.
He'll give a boisterous laugh at that comment. Said, "Well, I've never met a secretary who's quite scary, you know."
to be fair, she's a secretary who can warp wood and melt people and take control of people's minds. So, you know, I wouldn't just set her aside.
And he'll nod very again dramatic, and say, "Well, lads and lasses, you got anything more for me, or shall we press on to business?"
I'm gonna shrug. Is that all?
As far as I know, that's everything that's relevant to you.
Yep.
Well then, I suppose we move on to the next phase, eh? So we
I
know the
suppose.
whereabouts, we know their intentions, and we know their whereabouts. I
Yes.
propose.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure we tell the location of like the mansion that they have specifically.
Yeah. And he says, "Well, I propose we cut the head off the snake, so to say. We take the fight to Isaac. You lot ready for a good old rough and tumble, eh? I know
I'm
Fang
sick of
has
sneaking
been
around, yeah.
I'm not particularly good at the rough and tumble, but I can handle a Ventru. I've done it before.
You're not good at rough and tumble with that accent.
Oh my
Not that kind of rough and tumble. Other kinds, I'm very
Sorry.
skilled
I'm
at.
sorry. Yes, we're ready.
Please,
to go
please don't apologize.
Oh, I thought the same thing. He is German after all. You know, they aren't just some weird piece of shit. But, yeah, I know young Missy over here, and he'll nod it towards Sid. I know your Fang has been with me through and through, and I'm quite loyal. I'm quite gratitude for. I show gratitude for his, his loyalty and whatnot. And sad to say, Lilith has helped me quite often as well, but she seems not right of mind. And he'll say, "Well, if you two, or if you lots aren't good in, a good fight."
I'm not.
maybe-
I can't throw a punch, but I can. I have my ways of helping.
Well, maybe you know of some that can help you out, eh? I'll trust you.
And there are others that are not here. I'm fairly certain. Jin, I think you know him, the Kwei Jin.
Ah, yes, the one that's always following around Lilith's sauce. Yeah.
He has emotional reasons to not necessarily be okay with what we want to do to Lilith, but I think he is ultimately loyal to the Anarchs. And he would be happy to help with the Camarilla at the very least.
That's good to hear at all. Good to hear. Yeah. And after we deal with the Camarilla here, maybe you all work for me, eh? I've got quite a number of ventures for us to, sail the world and see the seas and what have you, fuck some bitches and, take some land.
I suppose,
Sydney
yes.
is gonna laugh a little excited at that, like just almost burst out.
Yeah, see, she's got the right spirit. It's gonna be fun. Anyways, here you all lots go. And he'll kind of motion one of his bodyguards to hand you all a piece of paper with his phone number on it. Like, if you ever need me, you could contact me here. I look forward to hearing from you. And whatever future prospects we have together, hey?
I suppose, yes.
Well, if you got nothing more for me, if you want to just hang about and, I don't know, go fighting or something. Maybe go to the club, do some drugs, opiates, cocaine, what have you.
Unfortunately, I believe Miss Jasmine and I have other arrangements.
Well, then I'll leave it to it then. And he'll kind of give a wave and turn his back to you guys and walk off into like a stage room, like a back room, like a maintenance tunnel.
Hey. And then
Okay.
I guess we head out.
Okay.
Yeah, you four are left alone in this
So-
underground
Yeah,
conference
so
room.
I suppose we head out then.
She's gonna turn to Izzy and just. So, how was your talk with your friend?
What?
How did that go?
Destiny.
Yeah.
Pretty much told you right there what she told me.
Are you okay?
I've been doing this a long time. It's okay. Thanks.
Okay. I'm here for you if you need to talk. I'm gonna go now.
It's fine. The odd ancient artifact. I might have to assassinate my boss. We'll see.
Yeah.
You're not the only one. Though fortunately...
Yeah, you need help with that?
What's that?
Do you need help with that?
Well, it sounds like Mr. McNeil has it covered, but I'm the more people angry at Lilith, the happier I am.
You don't care that it's not you killing him?
Okay, look, ideally I would have it be me, but I am far too sensible of my own defects to understand that I don't have a chance.
I mean, not when you set yourself up like that.
Yeah. What the fucking bloody Scotty kiss me? Fucking what the shit? I can't.
Also, and I'm
You
gonna
know-
I'm gonna lower
What?
my voice a little bit and kind of lean in and say, look, I get that he was instrumental in the taking of the Anarch's free states, but what exactly is he providing to this?
I don't know. He seems like a bit of a relic. He's like an old pirate. He feels like a fucking old pirate who likes to roll in the ship. He likes to come into port, get his booty, and then leave when it's not exciting anymore. That's what he reminds me of. He fucking kissed me!
So you're not a romantic then? Or... Because I saw sparks flying.
Shut up. I'll kill you.
No, you...
Oh, Otto is definitely laughing now.
Sid's gonna laugh like too hard after what she just did earlier.
She says I'll kill you with a straight face and then grins immediately after.
Honestly, Izzy, you're quite a cute couple.
No, Sid's gonna be laughing like way
Well-
too hard and then like stand up real fast and realize it probably looks really bad. I'm sorry, Izzy, it's not you.
So, do they not marry up in
what?
Britain?
It's okay, Otto. I make a cute couple with anyone. It's just me. Just saying.
I'm just saying it looks like quite a match. I mean,
Yeah.
I
the
mean,
Scotland
you're
and
both basically from England.
Yeah, we are. We're both from England. Yeah. He'll love hearing that. Why don't you tell him that? I want to see what he says.
I would like to be witness to that as well.
Oh, please, you think I'm stupid?
Stupid German.
no, I just
You
wish
just say
you
he's
were
from Wales
more
or something.
courageous.
I don't know.
He's not from Wales. No.
Out of character, I would have said Western Europe, but I'm also from Western Europe, so
Well, yeah, so, yeah, I don't know about this guy, but, maybe he'll go away.
as long as the Camarilla go away, I don't care.
Yeah, you know, I'm a little bit like that. When the Camarilla are using Diablerists, creepy stalkers, and,
Since when are we the good
terrible people to try and
We're
take over
always
a
the
town,
good ones.
I don't feel the most secure.
I thought they had problems with Diablerie and
Yeah, so did I. In fact, I know they have problems with the operation.
All right. So after your guys' conversations, where are you all going to be headed? We'll start with Sid. Where are you going to be headed?
So we just had our meeting with Jeremy and...
Yeah, he basically just told you guys to, kill the snake.
Right. We're all still standing together, right?
Yeah.
Wait, he told us we should go take the fight to him, and then that provided
So we were,
no
we were
plan.
all,
with
we were all kind of
doing
joking
that.
around a little bit.
No
so
information as to.
I'll look at the group and say, so what are all of you doing?
Well, I am going to be meeting a former client who may or may not be ghouled by the Camarilla, so that's going to be fun. Did you want?
Fun.
Did you want a ticket to that? I don't care about bringing friends.
I'm getting really tired of sneaking around. I want to fucking stab somebody. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, if we want to go to the Ventral right now, I mean, I suppose you didn't make specific plans with Mr. Malione. I suppose if we want to go to Isaac right now, I'm not much
Probably
help in
die.
a fight, but he's worthless against me.
I think I'd rather have the crazy Scotsman back there with us when we do that. I have a feeling it will go over much easier.
Oh, you're not wrong.
I'm gonna shake my head, looking pretty clearly a little out of sorts, and just say, I'm here to help. Tell me where you're going and I'll follow.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Just,
Sure.
yeah.
Go ahead and, as you say, you're fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Fine!
Well,
She starts coughing and uncontrollable, like,
I am so fine.
what do you want me to roll?
roll appearance and expression. And then I'll do my finest Morgan Freeman voice. It was clear she was not fine. But, no.
Freeman was narrating his own birth.
No, yeah, okay. Yeah, she seems to be fine. If you guys want to challenge it, you can.
I want to hear her delivery first.
Yeah.
Show me the money!
So that's what? That's perception empathy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'll take a perception empathy roll.
Shit, can I perception empathy?
I don't know, can you?
I can hack it.
Hack the
I
planet.
mean, that's one. That's a single hit. So I think I...
There.
I buy it. She's fine.
Yeah, she's fine. I mean,
Yeah,
that's how
she's
guys
pretty good.
usually perceive that too. When your spouse tells you it's fine, it's like, okay, it's fine.
But
she's
I'll
not
do my
using this
delivery
file.
anyway, so...
Oh yeah,
It's- I saw Aiden earlier, just, always... It's not a very pleasant feeling.
Oh yeah,
No.
no, that That makes sense.
As
I'm
someone
sorry.
who spent a few minutes with him, I can totally empathize. I'm sorry that he's your sire, and I'm glad I never had to meet mine.
Of course. Anyway, let's make our plans.
Yeah, so are we... Do I meet Mr. Malione first, or are we gonna suicide bomb the Ventru castle?
Let's go meet your possibly Gould friend.
That's my vote as well.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. We can take my car if you want, or
I brought my car, though.
mine is much more spacious. It's not quite a...
Yes, I understand
Pussy
that.
magnet.
Honestly, I don't know why we didn't take your car yesterday.
I mean, yours is really nice. I didn't...
It's funny because we meant to, and then things just
I know.
got mixed around.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna stop it here.
Oh,
I think Spira's dying.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, and this is actually a pretty good spot to stop. So, with that being said, you guys saw the end of the whole Destiny debacle. You guys learned some more information. Sid and Izzy learned about the artifact that the prince may or may not have. Sid is now blood bonded again to her sire.
Level.
First level. Still blood bonded,
Still
though.
blinded.
And yeah, Jazzy won her case. Otto is now having the help of the McNeil crew to go handle Lilith. And you guys all just had the meeting with Jeremy McNeil himself, saying, you know, that the next phase is about to happen. We're going to take the fight to the Camarilla, and that's where we'll end. So...
All right, thank you everybody who came out to watch the game tonight. Sorry we missed Monday and Tuesday. I was even more so dying then than I am tonight, but I am on the mend. So check us out back on Monday. We'll be returning with Hunter. Back to that. And then on Tuesday, we will be back to New York by Night. Everyone's on their seats. I am getting yelled at by my PCs left and right to play. So check us out then, and we will be active again. Check out Revolver C. He is an awesome variety streamer. And if you want to say anything, Revolver, about your channel, I don't know if you're doing anything fun upcoming.
I play games.
I believe you're doing some Spooptober stuff?
No, I didn't have plans for any spooky games, but I do play spooky games. I'm going to be playing Evil
Go check
Within
him out.
2
He's
on
super
release.
fun.
So.
If you like him as a storyteller, he's a great streamer. Elvis Shame as well on Wednesdays, 9:30 p.m. EST, does art. She just got back to it recently. Check her out. She does the banner that you see above on the channel and all of the PC art and things. And I think that'll wrap it up. Check out below. We have information for our Discord, YouTube, and everything like that. Join us in the Discord. We'll probably be there for a little bit chatting. And everybody have a lovely Friday evening. Bye.
Bye-bye.